Boof, Frye, looking to bounce back after struggling last series. Can he turn things around today? It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. One down, and here's the rookie center fielder, Russell Brown. One out, base is empty. On the ground. Throws to first in time.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
So a man at first. Boof, Frye now at the plate. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1's the count.
And that's outside. Tibbs, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 1-1 is fouled off. That misses the zone. Now 2-2. In the air to left center. Brown on the move to the gap. And that'll do it. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 2 and the Brewers nothing. First and second, 2 down. Frye matched a homer in his last game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Cullen, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Right through there for a strike.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Next offering is fouled back. First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they strand a pair to the bottom of inning number 4 now. All set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Boof, Frye. Cullen back to work. And there's a strike. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Frye at the plate and takes high there. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he chases a high fastball there.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
2 outs, base is empty. Out towards left center. Brown sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and that is that. So they get 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, no one left. Last half of the runner at first with 2 away. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Chorio off of first with 2 away.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to get
line to left. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies take this one in a blowout. Frye with a less than great game in this one.
certainly
And digging in for Philadelphia, Boof, Frye. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward. Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So it's bottom of the first. This is Bryce Terang. Hard hit left side. And he'll be safe at first. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. In the dirt, blocked. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. And that skips into there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you get hurt.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And that is the inning. And one, but they still lead this one 4-2. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. And that's a strike. Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Got him looking for the K. That's the first fastball we've seen today. Made it look. Leave a couple as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Frye digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. First pitch misses.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
2 balls, no strikes, the count. That catches the corner.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And that misses. And that's ball 3.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And they're all loaded up.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
2 outs, bases full. Here's the second baseman, Jose Fermin. Noda, the runner at third. Tibbs over at second. Frye on at first with 2 down. Popped up. Mountcastle. And that's the 3rd out. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. 7th inning. So runner at second, 2 down. Ohapi, the next to hit. Trying to send this extra innings. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Around third. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Brewers get a walk-off win, 6-5. 6-5. So 2 down, and now for the Phillies, Boof, Frye. Now a check swing, but he held up. And it's even up. Out to short, Neto. 3rd out. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 1 and the Brewers nothing. Back here in Milwaukee, we head to the bottom of the 2nd. Here's the Brewers DH, B.J. Murray Jr. Swing and a ground ball to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Aaron.
2 on, 2 outs.
The third baseman, Frye.
Right through there for a strike.
That's a ball.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Top half of inning number 4. Fouled off down the right side. Two on, 2 outs. Popped up. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 run. Next for the Brewers, Zach Neto. Two on, one out. Grounded to third. Could be two. Off balance feet. There's one. And that's two.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first. And that's the way to end the inning.
Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jason Foley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
First offering misses badly for ball one. Action in the pen down there. Lucas Sims preparing to come on if needed. Jackson also getting ready. Next offering is in for a strike.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike three. Base is empty, one away. Boof, Frye will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. And a foul ball. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And now 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing. 2 away. Frye had a rough go of it in this game.
This wasn't his finest hour, and he may be a little frustrated.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Boof, Frye. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. Here's the veteran second baseman, Jose Fermin. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And it's 1-0. Next is the designated hitter, Raul Tejada. 2-2. In the dirt, but kept close. And that one is lifted in the air. Chourio sizing this one up. And makes the grab. And that is that. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Boof, Frye. Batista back to work. Swung up, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. He'll circle the bases. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And that one in the air center field. 2 down.
The bat, the second baseman, Jose Vermeer.
So they're all loaded up. Pitch gets away. But no advance from the runners. On the ground to the left. Hayes to first. They limit the damage here. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Last half of the 8th coming up. Frye had a great showing in the win. Collected a couple of hits. One of them left the yard.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy.
Boof, Frye, a promising prospect, just about ready to go. He brings a combination of talent, dedication, and heart to every game. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Boof Frye will hit next. Good power, not great in the OBP department. That's too low. Ball one. Frye matched a homer in his last game. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-0. Breaking ball through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down, a base hit.
Batting it, the second baseman, Tyler.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Now snap throw to first. Frye dives back in safely. Tying run is at first. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
At the plate, Uri de la Cruz.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
1 down, Phillies down a run, and a sac bunt here. In plenty of time to first, the runners move up on the sacrifice. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Raul Tejada.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
1-1 in the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. This ball's chopped on the ground, and that one handled. Throws to first in time. That's out number 3. Phillies. Brendan Donovan stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Hard ground ball for a base stop. 1 runs in. Throw comes into third. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Falter back to work. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Phillies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here. Line drive. Donovan racing over to make the catch.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Man at first with 1 gone. And now for the Phillies, Uri de la Cruz. Ground ball right side, could be 2. The throw to second, double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Frye, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2024. And a foul ball. Tibbs off of first with 2 away. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. One hit. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Boof, Frye. Santillan in his 9th season, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. On the inside corner for a strike. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Donovan sizes this one up. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Xavier Isaac. This to third. Fired to second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back here at Chase Field, top of the second, and digging in for Philadelphia, Boof, Frye. Lynn back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now for the Phillies, James Tibbs III. Step off throw to first. Frye back on a dive. Frye aboard here at first with nobody out. Hauls it in for the out.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. 2 down. So the lineup flips over, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Raul Tejada. Snap throw to first, and he just got his hand in there. Back over to first, and he's back again. And the pitch. Runner takes off. Pitch misses inside. Throw to second. Save.
We got a full count.
This one in the dirt. Man at second. Cut on and lifted in the air. Carroll. And that'll do it. Phillies strand one. They lead it 1-0. One out, base is empty. First pitch, not close. And that drops in for a strike. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was all over that one. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
One out, runner at second. So digging in now for Philadelphia, James Tibbs III. Flares it into the outfield. It's going to fall for a hit. Throw into third. He's in there.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher. But you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
2 on, 1 out. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Frye on third. Tibbs at first. One gone.
Come on, ball,
Hit in the air, left field. Base hit, and a run comes in.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
And we're back. Now here is Elly De La Cruz.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Ground ball left side. Throws across the diamond. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That one hammered left field. Donovan raging back towards the wall. It's out of here. His 7th home run of the season. It's 4-0.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Now the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. Man at second. Hard hit left side. Slings to first in time.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in for Philadelphia, Boof, Frye.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And that one is lifted in the air. Donovan gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Xavier Isaac stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Hit on the ground might be 2. 1 at second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. It's the Phillies 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Boof Frye stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered here in this one. Allard, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Next offering misses, and the count even 1-1.
1-1.
On the ground, sneaks through, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Man at first, James Tibbs III now at the plate. Frye off of first with 2 away. Liner, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next to Philadelphia.
Tyler Freeman digs in now. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Frye had a great showing in the win. A 4-hit performance, including a home run.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Boof Frye comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Here's the third baseman, Boof Frye. Looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 for 5 in that one. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
There's a swing and a drive. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
1 out, runner at second. And now for the Phillies, Jose Fermin. On the ground to the left. Knocks it down. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So the Philly batting order turns over. Marcelo Meyer, the next to hit.
Full count.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Line drive. He's got it. Running tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put. And there are 2 outs. First and second, 2 outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Justin Crawford. The other way, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Phillies. 1 out, bases empty.
The first baseman, Boof, Frye.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Donovan under it. And it's caught for the out. Nice warm day here, good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Check swing went around. And it's 0-2. Spence still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. On to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Boof, Frye, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. Now the third baseman, Boof, Frye.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Fouled off. He was late. Tibbs leads off first with one away. Just off the outside corner. Going to count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Time.
Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. That one not close. And the count is 2-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And the runner holds.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Schmidt back to work. Foul ball there.
Well, these Phillies finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Ball one there.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
That one misses, and the count is filled up. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground. Foul. And that's just foul. And he calls for time now in the box. A chance to collect himself in the middle of this long at bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Stays alive. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Next to hit, Jose Fermin.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runner at first with no outs here. Schmidt throws over, and he just got his hand in there. And the righty deals to the right side, and that one handled on to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Marcelo.
So the Philly batting order turns over, and digging in for Philadelphia, Marcelo Meyer. Man at second. He goes down looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And ball four to a board.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk. And that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Here's Turner now. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings. First and second, 2 down. Cutter Coffee next up for the Blue Jays.
Third baseman, Cutter Coffee.
Loizaga fires. This to third. Fires across the diamond. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Phillies nothing. 1 out, bases empty. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
High fly ball down the left field line. Ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Frye, the next to hit. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 7-1.
I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boof. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in.
Frye played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win. Only 1 hit, a home run.
Well, definitely a strong game.
So 2 down, and now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
One.
Hard hit to third. Fires over to first. And that is the inning. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Bottom of the inning, and now Boof Frye. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Berrios back to work. Close, but called a ball. 1-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
That's off the inside corner. Now 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missed. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That's to third. Frye throws to first in time.
Now batting, the shortstop, Argin.
No outs. Runners at first and third.
The third baseman, Boof, Frye.
Out front and foul to the left side.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
One ball, one strike.
Runners on the corners, no outs. Fly ball to right. Robles makes the grab, and there's one away.
Now back, second baseman, Jose.
One down. Victor Robles getting ready to hit. That one down the line. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Mena back to work. And that's too high. Next pitch is downstairs.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Right through there for a strike. Next pitch misses. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now the DH, Esteban Feliz.
Trying to keep that hitting streak alive. 10-game hitting streak for the young man.
2 outs. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Whips it across, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail it here, 4-2. Frye with a less than great game in this one.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the
And now for the Jays, Jonathan Clase. And he lays down a bunt. Frye. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
He saw the infield playing deep enough to drop down that bunt, and it paid off for him. Nice execution. He put that ball down the third base line where he knew it would be a tough play. Took advantage right there. Very smart move.
Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Wu back to work. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Next to hit, Jose Fermin. Move to first. Frye back in on a dive. Back over to first, and he's back in that time as well. And that's the second disengagement now. Frye on at first, nobody out. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Over to first, one gone, bottom of the third inning. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Phillies DH, Marcelo Meyer. He's 0 for 1. Wu checks the runner. Frye back on a dive. Now back to second, and this time he gets him. Still only one out here in the inning. First pitch misses.
1-0.
That's in there. in for a strike. And a count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Down the line, Robles on the move. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. Out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Mena in his 4th year, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And ball 1.
That missed. That's a ball.
Booga, never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
The 1-1. And misses
2-1.
inside. Hard hit, knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out.
Man, who doesn't love a sweet bare hand play like that? That was amazing.
Here's the third baseman, Cutter Coffee.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
To third. Fair ball. Base is empty, 1 away. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Boof, Frye. 1 for 3. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. One down, base is empty. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Gets a piece and stays alive. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
1 out, base is empty. And that's outside. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Up next for the Phillies,
Here's the second baseman, Jose Fermin. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. In the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So back to the top of the order. Marcelo Meyer stands in for the Phillies. The pitch. And right back to the mound. Gets it to first, and that is that. Frye played well enough in the win. Singled and drew a walk in this one.
Oh, Boof, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team.
Boof, Frye, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Frye now at the plate. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And there's a ball. Meyer stands at second with no outs. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Stays alive. Man at second. Out there to center. And a base hit right there. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out.
Right there. He's out.
I think the base runner thought he had a better jump on that than the third base coach, clearly, as he tried to score from second. Third base coach was trying to hold him up, had both arms up, but he ran through the stop sign, and that's a costly base running mistake.
One down at the plate. James Tibbs III. Tolia drifts towards it. Snags it for the second out.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Tyler Freeman.
So two down. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Soft contact in the air, and it's in there. Base hit. And now two aboard. To third. Tag. Got him. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning.
Well, the big no-no right there, even though it was a bang-bang play, we always remember you do not make the third out at third base. They just ran themselves out of the inning.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter. The 0-2. Hard hit left side. Whips it across. And one away in the top of the third. One out, base is empty.
The third baseman, Boof.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
And a swing and a miss.
No ball. One strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball. Two strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that is foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Missed with a changeup. And that's ball 3. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
One gone, runner at first. James Tibbs III stands in for the Phillies. Step off throw to first, and he's back in there. He goes down looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Now snap throw to first. Frye dives back in safely. Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. To second, but way too late. Safe there. That one the other way. An acrobatic play to end the inning. Phillies strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. So 1 out, nobody on. And now the first baseman, Michael Toglia.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Trying to bunt his way on. Barehand grab. Fires to first. He's safe. On with a bunt single. Frye in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And first offering is fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So a man at first. Here's the third baseman. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. This to third. Over to first. And that is that. Another scoreless inning. And now that's 7 shutout frames. It's the Phillies 2 and the Marlins nothing. Runner at first with 2 away. Boof, Frye stands in for the Phillies.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one's in there. Strike 1. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Meyer off of first with 2 away. Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. Through 8 full. It's the Phillies 4 and the Marlins 2. Didn't do a whole lot in the win. Singled and drew a walk in this one.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
Bottom of the first. Now the third baseman, Boof, Frye. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Outside. Going to count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Frye getting to start at the hot corner, hitting leadoff in today's game. He joined the team as a free agent. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Fastball for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swing and a miss. And they count 1 and 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The pitch. Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. Going one.
Well, these Phillies being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Next pitch is outside. Just missed. Runner at first with no outs here. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Man at second. High fly ball out to center field. Bellinger makes the grab, one away.
Now back, second baseman, Jose.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now for the Phillies, Boof, Frye. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
To third, and that chance handled. They take the force out, and that is the inning. One left for Philadelphia. Score remains tied at 4. First and second, 2 outs. And now for the Marlins, Michael Toglia. This to third. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Bottom of the inning, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Boof, Frye. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. On the move, racing back. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Frye had a rough go of it. All right, ready to get underway. And at the plate for Miami, number 5. That's to third, and that's a fair ball.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Boof, Frye in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out. 2 outs, base is empty. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
And that one finds its way through. And that turns the lineup over.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Raul Tejada stands in for the Phillies. Meyer picks over, and he's back safely. Another throw over. And he's back in that time as well. Only one more disengagement left after that move. Runner on the go. Up the middle. And that'll do it.
Out.
Phillies strand one, and they trail it 4-1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Boof, Frye.
Fastball is outside.
1-0.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Strike one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swings through that.
1-2.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 out, base is empty. Jefferson Caro getting ready to hit. And he drops it down the third baseline. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Frye will hit next. 1 for 3. And fouled off.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that is out of play. Got him swinging for the K. Now only 1 out remaining.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Frye had the kind of game you'd like to avoid. So 2 down. Here's the third baseman. On the ground to third. Slings it across. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Marlins 2 and the Phillies nothing. First and second, 2 outs. Frye, the next to hit, struggling a little bit in this series. He's 2 for 12. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's outside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air down the left side. Settles under it. Makes the catch. And that ends the inning. So they strand. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Boof, Frye. Frye, 27 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll touch them all. his 9th homer of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 5-1.
He hit that into the wind, and it still had enough to leave the ballpark. He really connected on that pitch. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
2 out, space is empty. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 5-4. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out. And that's some serious exit velo. Pretty elite, and he caught it just right to get it up in the air as well.
Back at Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the 9th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Boof, Frye.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
That catches the corner.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
One-run game, bottom 9. That one hooked foul. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Frye made a big contribution despite the loss. 2 homers on the day.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came up. Even though he couldn't lift them to a win, he really made an impact. Great job in this one.
Boof Frye. Fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance, he'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Here's the third baseman, Boof Frye. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
2 on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. And the 0-2. High fly ball down the left field line. And that's the third out. Phillies. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Kloffenstein back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1.
That 2-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Center field. And there's one down. Next is the designated hitter, Charlie Condon. Hot shot to third. Throws to first in time. Runner at first with no outs here.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that one hammered. That's back. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. His 11th of the year. It's 3-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now it's Juan Soto. Hard hit to third. Over to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now back, the designated hitter, Charlie Condon.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That one ripped, but foul.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. On the ground. And that one handled. Off-balance throw in time. Now one gone in the ninth.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not.
Frye made a big contribution despite the loss. Only 1 hit, a home run.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. They didn't get the win, but he certainly wasn't.
Boof, Frye, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. Now it's going to be Boof, Frye. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. And that one in the air, center field. Montgomery brings it in. 1 away.
Now back, designated hitter. Oh, John Hader.
So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the second game of the series. And he asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded. Kicks and deals. That misses the zone. 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
High fly ball out to left field. Langford on the move. Makes the grab. And that's the third out. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 2 and the Mets nothing. Man at first, one away. Frye matched a homer in his last game. There's the strike. Frye in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Ball one there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Soto makes the play, and there's 2 down. Boof. Frye stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 4. 3 flyouts and a strikeout. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
This one in the air, center field. Montgomery makes the catch. Runner tags at second. He makes it to 3rd. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. Frye had a game to forget.
Well, at least they got the win, Boog. That's got to be the only thing lifting his mood right now. The coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does.
So digging in, Boof. Frye comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Freeman in the 8th spot in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Sproat throws over. Frye back in on a dive. Another throw over. And he's back again. And that's the 2nd disengagement now. Runner on the go. Swing and a ground ball. Williams in plenty of time to first. 1 out in the 2nd.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
1 out. Runner at 2nd. Stuart Fairchild stands in for the Phillies. That smash towards center. Montgomery snags it. Runner tags at 2nd. He thought about it, but instead returns to 2nd. Here's the Phillies DH, Raul Tejada. Runner at 2nd, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. The other way. And that's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they lead by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Smash to the left side. Throws to first in time. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Frye stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Well, these Phillies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Line drive. Grabs it on the run. And there's 1 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Castro deals. This to third. Frye sends it to first, and the inning is over. So 2 on with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Boof. Frye 1 for 3. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. Morrell on second. Tibbs on at first with 2 down. Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and he went around. Not an easy. Frye had a rough go of it in this game.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the